So regular expression, okay, so regular expression it is meant for matching the pattern. Okay, once you just go through this table, okay, star, G star, okay, so G star is for matching G, G, G. Okay, can you see ABC star? Okay. Similarly, dot. Okay, remember this dot for single character, and this is almost this is same as your wildcard. Okay, and this is for matching a negation, and this is for dollar. Dollar it is very important. Okay, this regular expression dollar. Dollar is for ending, end of the line. Okay. So let us look into the examples. So the first one we'll be going to discuss about the character class. Okay, the first one is character class. So I'll give an example. So this is for the file CHAP star. Okay, I have the 3 lines in this file. I want to match, okay, all the lines which is having the pattern Agarwal. Okay, but the condition is it can be having the capital letter A or small letter A. Okay, first character can be either capital letter A or it can be a small letter A, but we are not sure, okay, whether it is a capital letter or small letter A. In that case, we can write grep. Okay. We are not sure whether it is a capital letter or small letter. We write it like this because it will match both capital A and as well as single A. The remaining character is GARWAL and the file name is CHAP star. Okay. So look at this. So this will match both, okay, 2 lines. Okay, these 2 lines it will match, okay, with the capital letter A or small letter A. But remember, this will not match the first line where we have the entire pattern in capital letter. Okay, is it clear? Is it clear?
Ma'am.
Okay, so this will not match the pattern with the capital letter, but only thing is it will search a pattern where where the first character can be either capital letter or it can be small letter, and the remaining character is this. Okay, GARWAL. So to give one more example for character class, okay, whatever you write in the square bracket, they are called as a class. Okay. So this is one more LSCHAP 1 to 2. Here we are mentioning that the first 3, 4 characters should be CHAP, and the last, okay, the last fifth character can be either 1, okay, or 1 to 2. Okay, you can also write it can be till 1 to 5. 1 to 5. So it will match CHAP 1, CHAP 2, CHAP 3, CHAP 4, and CHAP 5. Okay. So this is similar to the wild card. Okay. So here I have 2 files. One is CHAP1, another one is CHAP2. Okay. So it will not match CHAP11 and CHAP star and all. Okay. So these are the 2 files, and you can give these 2 examples for character class. Okay, how we can use character class for matching the pattern. The next one is negation class, negating the class. Okay, so this is called as caret symbol. Okay, this negation symbol. Okay, the symbol what we have. Okay, the symbol is called as caret symbol. Okay, so look at the example LS CHAP. Okay. If I write like this, okay, if I write like this, So this will match all the files, okay, with the name starting with the CHAP, and the fifth character can be either 0, 1, 2, so on till 9. Correct? We already saw the example. Okay, so this will list, I have two files, so this will list CHAP1 and CHAP2. Now, write like this. I'm using this negation symbol, okay, and I'll be writing 0 to 9. So what this will do? So this will list all the files, okay, other than with the extension digit extension, okay, I mean digit, okay, other than the last fifth character, other than digit, it will match everything, okay. So it can be having CHAPA, CHAP, any alphabet, okay, it can be having any alphabet as a fifth character, okay, it can be having any some special characters, because in Unix we are allowed to use special characters, so we can have special characters. So it will match all the files, okay, but the fifth digit should not be a fifth character should not be a digit, okay. So in my case, I have only one file, okay, where the fifth character is star. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Let me give one more example. Let's fifth, other than A to Z, other than 0 to, here. This is one more example. Okay. LS script, okay, and the last character should not be 0, 1 or 2, okay, that is 0 to 2, but it should have the extension .sh, okay. So I have these many files, you can see here at the left hand side, these many files I have. So this will match, okay, script 4, script 5, so on, okay, but it will not display these two files, okay, because these two files are having the digit as 1 and 2. Is it clear? So this is one more example. Okay, when you give example, write the output. Okay, if you are giving the example like this, please write the output. So that is about negating the class. The third one is dot. Okay, third one is dot. Okay, so first, yeah, we'll go for asterisk symbol. Okay, so next we'll discuss about dots. Next, we will discuss about asterisk, that is star symbol. Okay, so star symbol we call it as asterisk. So what does star tells? So we already saw what does the star tells? It tells it will match zero or more occurrence of the previous character. Okay, if I give it like this, it will match zero or more occurrence of G. Okay, so let us give some let me give some examples. So this is the file CHF star. Okay, so ls CHAP star. Yeah. So here, this we already saw, that is for matching the wild card. Okay. Suppose if you use okay, along with the pattern. So I'm telling the first character should be yes. Okay. I want to list the file. The file. Use along with the grep command. So grep, the first character should be, I'll use here one GG. Okay, I'll give here one more G. Okay. Here I have two G here. Okay. Grep, the first letter should be either small or it can be a capital A. Next one, it can have G. Okay. Next character should be G, or it can have zero or more occurrence of the G. Okay, zero or more occurrence of the G. And next one is, I can go for A. Okay. Then I can write it R. Okay, and WAL. Okay. In the file, CHAP star. Okay, so what does this pattern tell? The first character should be either it should be capital letter A or small letter A. The next one is second character should be G. Okay, so this will match. So here also I am having AG. Here also I am having AG. Okay, but if you see here I have an extra G. Okay, to match that extra G, what I do is I write G star. I write G star. So G star tells what? Zero or more occurrence of the G. Okay. Next one is ARWAL. So what does this will do? So this will match. Okay. So this will match CHAP star. So CHAP star means it will match all the files. Okay. CHAP star means it will match all these files. So CHAP1, CHAP2. Okay. Here what is happening is, since we are using CHAP star, so CHAP star means what? It will match CHAP, it will match CHAP1, CHAP2. So all the files it will search. Okay, all the files it will search and it will give you the output. Okay, so see here in the output what we are having? We are having the name. Okay, here we have double G, here we have single G, again here we are having single G, again here we are having single G. Okay, but it can match zero or more occurrence of the G. The second G tells, G star tells it can have zero or more occurrence of the G. So here I have only one G. Okay, but it can match G, any number of G's. Okay, it can match any number of G. Okay, so let me execute for this file. Okay, chapter 2. LS, okay, sorry, not LS, grep. First letter can be either capital or small letter A. The next one, it can be one single G or it can have G star. Okay. Remaining thing you can write as it is. Okay, Agarwal. Then in the file, I want to match it. The file chapter 2. Okay, now you see. Now it will give you. Okay, it will give you these two lines. It will give you these two lines. So let me make a small change here. I will give triple G. I mean 4 Gs. Okay, now execute this. Still it will match. Okay, so that means it tells G star, it will tell, it will match any number of occurrence of the G. Okay, it can have 0 occurrence or 0 or more occurrence. Okay. What if I write like this? G star like this. How many files it will match? How many lines it is going to display? Whether it will display second line or whether it will display only third line. How many lines it will match? How many lines it will match?
2 lines.
2 lines. Again it will match 2 lines. Okay. So G star it will tell G can repeat any number of times. Okay, G can repeat any number of times. Here it is repeating only once. Here it is repeating 5 number of times. Okay, so that is about asterisk symbol. Okay, star. Okay, the next one is dot. Okay, so dot is meant for matching a single character. Okay, in the wildcard we had question mark. Here for matching the pattern we have dot. Okay, so here so what I do is I write grep grep a dot a r w a l in the file chat. Okay, so what I'm telling, the second character it can match any single character. The second character it can match any character. Okay, so it can be a number one or it can be in any alphabet. Okay, or any special characters. Okay, anything it will match. Okay, but it will match a single character. Okay. So now what it will do? It will match this G. Okay, so here it will match this single G and you are going to get this output. Okay, so here single character dot indicates that it is going to match a single character, any character. Okay, but the first letter should be A and the remaining letter should be ARWAL. Okay, now if I write like this, the starting letter should be S. Okay, remaining, okay, 3, 4, letter can be anything. Okay, then I am writing the file name chapter 2. Which line it will match? Which line it will match? I'm telling the first character should be S and the last character should be A, and I have given 4 dots. So 4 dot indicates it can match any 4 characters. Okay, which line it will match? Whether I'm going to get first line. Okay, so in the first line I have a word called as Shukla. Okay, so in that the first character is yes, and after that I have 4 characters and the last character is A. Okay, so there is one more here. There is one more here. Sharma. Okay, in the Sharma also the first character is yes and the last character is A, and remaining 4 character it is different. Okay, so this is one of the good example. Okay, for dot. So here it will match both Shukla as well as Sharma. Is it clear? Dot.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next, if I write dot star, okay, so we have already discussed here dot star. If I'm writing dot star, it matches nothing or any number of characters. It matches nothing or any number of characters. Okay. So here I'm writing grep a, okay, dot star. So dot star means it will match nothing or any number of characters. Okay. WAL CHAP 2. Okay. I'm writing it should start with A. After that it can have any number of characters. Okay. Star indicates 0 or more number of characters, any number of characters. And the last one should be WAL. Okay. So it will match. Okay, this line it will match. Okay. So this is one special case we have for dot. Okay, so dot star. Okay, dot star. And see here, this is a file I have. Okay. Sometimes what happens is we don't know the exact pattern that is there in the file, correct? So what, for example, we don't know whether it is JAI or it is having JI1 Sharma or something else. Okay. So we know that only that it will start with the J. Okay. Remaining things we don't know. Okay. But the last name is Sharma. Okay. Here we don't know whether it is Jagdish Sharma or it is Jai Sharma or J Sharma. Okay. We don't know that. So to match that, what we do is we just write grep. Okay. Since we are having two words, put it inside double quotes. Okay. And we know that it is starting with J. Okay. But we don't know exactly what is the first letter or first name. Okay. J. So what we do is we just write dot star and then it is having Sharma. It is having Sharma. Chapter 7. Okay. So what it will do, it is matching J Sharma. Both it will match. So let me make a small change here. I write JAY. Right? JAY. So see here. Now it will match both Jai Sharma as well as J Sharma. Okay. So after the first character should be J. After that I can have 0 or more character and the last one should be Sharma. Okay. So it will match both. Okay. So this is about dot. Next one is specifying pattern location. Specifying pattern location. So for that, we are going to discuss two characters. One is the caret symbol, that is this one. Okay, caret symbol. So this symbol is called as caret. For matching, okay, so this caret symbol it will matching at the beginning of the line, and this is one more, that is dollar. So dollar means it is matching for end of the line. Okay, so under topic specifying pattern location, we will be discussing two characters. So one is caret symbol for matching beginning of the line and dollar symbol for matching end of the line. Okay, so I'll give an example. Grep, grep. How many lines it will display? What does this command tells? Caret symbol 2. What this will tell? Caret symbol tells matching beginning of the line. How many lines this will match? We have 3 lines in chapter 2, right? In chapter 2, I have 3 lines. Okay. We are telling grep, okay, grep, and we are using this caret symbol 2. So that means it is telling match the pattern, okay, match the line that begins with 2. How many lines that we have that begins with the 2? How many lines? two lines. Okay, you can see here, this is starting with the 2, 2, 3, 3. Okay, so it is beginning with the 2. Similarly, if you see this, this is not matching because it is beginning with 1. Correct. So similarly, the third one, if you see, it is beginning with 2. So we have 2, 4, 5, 6. It is beginning with 2. Okay, so execute this. We are getting two lines. Okay, so both the lines is beginning with the 2. Okay, so character is 2. There is one more, the special case. Okay, if I write grep, I use grep. Okay, and if I write like this, okay, if I write like this, negation, and in the bracket one more negation. Okay, if I write negation and one more negation. So this will tell, okay, match all the lines but not beginning with 2. So suppose if we use two negations, some two caret symbols like this. Okay, so two caret symbol like this. So this will tell list all the files but not beginning with the 2. Okay, if I use a single caret symbol, it will tell beginning with 2. If I use twice, it will tell not beginning with 2. Okay, you can see here it is giving 1006. Okay, which is not beginning with 2. Okay, one more example. If I write like this, I write like this. Okay, I'm using negation in the class. Okay, I'm using negation in class. One dot txt. One dot txt. Where is one dot txt? Here it is. One dot txt. I have these many lines. Okay. So here what we will do, so it will match all the file, all the lines that begins with the I. It will match all the lines that begins with the I. So here it will match here. Okay, it can begin with capital letter I or small letter I. Capital letter or small letter I. Like this one. So here, so these are the salaries of the person. Okay, these are the salaries of the person. Okay, it is around 6,000, 6,500, 5,000, and all. Okay, I want to match all the lines. Okay, all the lines which is having the salary between 6,000 to 7,000. Okay, or between 6,000 to 6,999. Okay, triple nine. So in that case, I can write grep The salary should be between 6,000. That means it can have, okay, I'll just write here, it can have 6,000, okay, 6,001, 6,001, so on. It can have, okay, till 699. Okay, clear with the question, right? I want to match this. Okay, I want to match this line. So it can have 6,000 till 699. So 7,000 it should not least. Okay, 7,000, above 7,000 it should not least, and 7,000 or 7,000 above it should not least, and below 6,000 it should not least. Okay, so for that we have to write the grep command. Okay, so it should start with 6. Okay, 6,000 to 6,999. The first character is 6. Okay, between that it can have 699 or 6 6,500. Okay, any two characters it can have. Okay, and the last character can be anything, but okay, but it should have only three characters. It should have only three characters. Okay, the salary is between 6,000 to 6,999. So this is the pattern we are using. Okay, chapter 2. So look at this example. So this will list only the line which is having this number. Okay, only the line which is having the number. The first character should be 6. After that, it can have any three any three digits, but it should must have only, it should end with only, the dollar symbol indicates it should end with only these, only three characters. Okay, only three characters. Okay. So look at the importance of dollar. Suppose if I had one more line, but here it is something like this. Okay, it is not having, it is something like this. Okay. Now I'll execute this command again to here. Which one it will list? It will list only the first line, second line. Okay, third one it is not starting with, we don't have any number that starts with the 6. Okay, any number we don't have that starts with 6. But here we have a number that starts with 6. Okay, and after that I have 4 characters. But what our pattern tells, what our regular expression tells, it should end with only 3 characters. But here I have how many characters? I have 4 characters. So that is why it is not matching this line. Okay, so this line is not listed. Is it clear? The importance of dollar. Importance of dollar. Okay. So let me give one example. Okay, how we can use along with pipe. So ls minus l. So this will list all the directories, and here this is a directory and all the files. So directory will start with D, correct? Directory will start with D, begin with D. So in that case, if I want to list only the directories, because directory will have the first character D, correct? So, so for that we can write ls minus l. Okay. Use a pipe grep that begins with D. So I have only one directory. Okay. So to list directory, I can use this grep command and I can write a pattern like this that begins with D. Okay. So negation can be used. Okay, this negation caret symbol can be used for beginning. Okay, it can also be used for not beginning. Okay, and dollar can be used for matching. Okay, matching the line end of the line. Okay, so that is about the caret symbol and dollar symbol with examples. Any doubt in caret symbol and dollar symbol? So practice these examples. Okay, use some terminal. Okay, if you have Unix or Linux, it is fine. You can directly use a terminal for executing. If you have Windows, go for one online terminal. Okay, online only you can execute the commands. Okay, practice. Only if you practice, it will be clear. Otherwise, it is, you will have confusions. Okay, try to give different patterns and try and see how the output will be. Okay, so that is about specifying the pattern location. Any doubt in this? So we discussed character class, negation class, okay, negation class, asterisk, dot, okay, and specifying the pattern location. Any doubt in this? Any doubt in this? Okay. So this is all about the different regular expressions. Okay. So we have discussed all these regular expressions. Okay. We discussed what is star, what is G star, okay, or any character star, what is a dot, what if you give dot star, okay, what if you write in class, okay, what if you use negation inside the class, negating the class, okay, how we can use this caret symbol for matching the pattern that begins with, okay, you see the difference, okay, if you are using it inside the class, it is not matching, okay, if you use outside, okay, if you're not using inside that angular bracket, okay, then it is for pattern that begins with, okay, if you are using not within the angular bracket, it is for beginning with, if you are using within angular bracket, that is for matching single character which is not beginning with PQR. So we can use this caret symbol twice, okay, inside angular bracket, and how it is different if you don't use it inside angular bracket, okay. So this is, be careful about these two, okay. So don't get confused. This is for not matching if you are using inside angular bracket, okay. This is for beginning. And what is dollar symbol, okay, how we can match the end of the line. So this is all about different regular expressions. The next one is extended regular expression. Extended regular expression. So extended regular expression, it is used for matching dissimilar pattern with a single expression. We can match different patterns, okay, different patterns, okay, dissimilar, that need not be the same, okay, different patterns you can match in just a single expression, okay. So here we are using plus, we are using question mark, okay, plus it will match one or more occurrence of the previous character, okay. We are using question mark, okay. So we'll give I'll give examples. So first we'll discuss about question mark, okay. Question mark is matching zero or more occurrence of the previous character, okay, zero or more occurrence of the previous character. And we have b plus, b plus means it will match, okay, if you give b star, what it will match, b star means it will match nothing, nothing plus zero or more occurrence, correct. If I give G star, it will match nothing and G, 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 and so on, correct. If I give B plus, it will match B, 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 so on. It will not match empty, okay. It will not match empty. So B question mark, if we give, it will match either a single instance of the B or nothing, okay. It will match either single instance of B or nothing. Okay. So let me give some examples. Okay. So here first we will be studying about plus and question mark. So today we will discuss only these two, plus and question mark. Okay. So plus, it is meant for matching one or more occurrence of the previous character. And question mark is for matching zero or more occurrence of the previous character. Okay, so grep, so you have to give minus e, you have to give minus e. So these are all extended regular expression. Okay, This plus and question mark is extended regular expression. So that is why you have to use option minus e. Okay, don't use space. Minus e is a must. Okay. Then I want to match. I'll be writing the pattern something like this. Yes, question mark. Then remaining cells. Okay. In the file 1. So what question mark tells? It matches 0 or more occurrence of the previous character. So S can appear 0 times or it can appear 1 time. Okay. So S can appear 0 or once. Okay. So here you can see here I have cells. Okay. The first character should be S. Okay. And after that S question mark. The S question mark tells it can have yes or many number of times yes, 0 or 1 time yes I can have. See this. So here it is not supporting minus e. Minus e is not supported. If you look at this example, we have given A, capital letter A, okay, G question mark, okay, ARWAL. So it can start with either capital letter A or small letter A, and it should have one single G. And the next G, it can be 0 or ones. Okay, 0 or ones. So here I have 0 times, here I have 1 time. Okay, so that is why it will match these two. Okay. So more about this we will discuss in the next class. Any doubt in this? The extended regular expression, I'll give example in the next class. Any doubt in today's regular expression? So question mark and plus I will give next class examples. Okay. Any doubt in the regular expression examples in this? Any doubt? So we discussed all the symbols, regular expression symbols. Any doubt in this topic? Any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Practice, okay. So answer attendance. Naresh,
Present, ma'am.
Nalina,